Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Nutrition for the Mind. And today, we are going to discuss anger and how anger actually helps you navigate and heal certain deep-rooted things that you unknowingly / unconsciously is dealing with. So, let me give you a backstory. I went to this social event. It was extremely nice. It had caterers. It had a bar. Everything was free. We paid a fee. The only thing we had to pay for was the drinks. And, oh, excuse me. And everything was going well. A certain someone was invited. And I used to judge this person as an agent of chaos, but now I decided to look at the person as somebody that just on a different playing field, and at times it can be low vibrational. But overall, when the person came, I saw enablers, meaning people saying, there go a bar right there. Now, to make a long story short, this person has a history of when she gets drunk, she gets physically angry. I witnessed her physically assault majority dudes. Yes. So with that being said, I was like, I saw it for a minute. I was judging, and then I was like, hey, who are you to judge? And I let it go. Okay, fast forward, when the event had ended, I was ready to go. I've been working for hours, like 10 to 12 hours, and I got dressed, went to that event that lasted 4 to 6 hours, and then I was ready to go. But then somebody was hosting a party, and I was like, okay, I'll go to the party for a couple of hours. I'm already tired, but I was like, I'll go get another like 12 to 18 pack of Michelob Ultras and stop by to contribute and chill for a couple of hours and go home. Long story short, one of my cousins, she's a good time. She wanted to ride with me. She was like, oh, I know Victor gonna be jamming and stuff, which I do. And I said, sure. The person who I judged initially and described as the agent of chaos, she was like, oh, let me ride with you. I was like, oh, man, I do not feel like this person. I guess that's a me thing I'm learning, but something in my spirit and my gut just did not want this person to ride with me. But I said, okay. So to make room, I moved my cooler where I had some drinks and snacks into the trunk. And we was heading to get some drinks, get some snacks, and then she was like, oh, can you drop me off at my house? I was like, She says, right behind Walmart, less than 2 to 3 minutes from the house we were going to. I said, okay. When I went to drop her off, she was like, oh, I'll go ride back with you. In my mind, I was like, here we go. And she was like, let me just go in my apartment and drink some alcohol, because she said her baby father would have some alcohol. And I was like, goodness. So she went to get alcohol, and she said, she told my other cousin, oh, I'll bring you some. And my bad, y'all. It's a train, so if y'all want to know. That's why I keep looking to see if the train about to end. But anyway, she said, I'll bring some alcohol down, and keep in mind, I don't want no alcohol. I like Michelob Ultras. But anyway, she left her purse in the car to make sure we had to wait. So 5 minutes passed, 10 minutes passed. After almost 15 minutes, that's when I just lost it. Because I was like, what the hell am I doing in this position? Because deep within, I didn't want her to ride with me. And then 2, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why am I, excuse my, I was like, damn, like, not only I didn't want her to ride with me, she had us just waiting outside. And I was like, I'm gone. So what I told my cousin, I said, I'm about to drop you in that purse off and you can just let her know that the purse is over there. So I'm trying to get out of her apartment complex, but I'm going in circles to the point I end up meeting right back up with her. So I let her in. And then I said, did you ever bring the alcohol forward? Because we've been waiting 10 to 15 minutes. And she was like, oh, I forgot. And then I was like, okay. And then my anger, I end up saying some things like, this is a waste of my time. Y'all need to find, I'm not y'all friend, I'm y'all relative. Y'all need to find people that's done with this bull is. My time is expensive. Like, I just let the anger. At the same time, I felt like I was trying to direct that anger towards the person, but this is the get you, got you. They both didn't respond to my negativity, thank God. They actually treated my anger with kindness. So I definitely owe them an apology. I apologize to one. The cousin, I don't have her number or anything. But the next time I see her, I let her know that it was nothing personal. Two, I realized that, oh, the train's still going. I realized that I created this situation. This situation could have been avoided. 3, I should have went home at the event because I had made a vow to myself that I was not going to any more parties or gatherings at this person's house anyway, because I've observed a chaotic energy and enablers that like chaos and drama. Loved them dearly, but just seeing it, I was like, this is going to be my last time being here. And I said that and wrote that in my journal like a week or two ago. I was in 4. I had to be at work at 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning. And keep in mind, it's about to be 9 to 10 p.m. So, realizing this, I wrote in my journal. I dropped them off. I was angry. And then I got something to eat. I went home. I ate, and then I journaled. And then in the next 24 hours, I began to unwind, showing myself grace, treating myself with kindness. And this is what anger displayed to me. First of all, anger is a human experience. It's no excuse. I take full accountability. The main purpose of anger is for you to observe and get to the root of the problem. Me taking the cousin riding with me and taking the cousin to the apartment, and then she changed her mind, had me to wait, and then she go with us to the other person's house. That wasn't the root. That wasn't the issue. The issue was me about to commit patterns that I promised myself that I wasn't going to commit. I told myself if I got to work at 4 or 5 a.m., no more going to events or parties up until 2 a.m. and then getting 2 hours of sleep to wake up and feeling like irritated and still intoxicated and going to work. I've been telling myself about breaking that patterns. And 2, I was not supposed to go to this person's house anyway. I told myself, take a break, don't come back. Agent of chaos and enablers over there. So after showing myself some grace and compassion, I end up embracing and loving the fact that I had this experience. Yes, I took it overboard and it was very childish and immature, but life ended up teaching me, and anger ended up teaching me that it's something valuable in it. We are supposed to examine and look at the root of the problem. And the root of my problem was no more engaging in irresponsible patterns. My higher self wants me to expand and evolve and mature and grow. Now, if I didn't have to work in the morning, that's another thing. And if I did not write in my journal a while back, do not come back to this place because of it's an agent of chaos. Okay. But I was about to. And then if I would have went, I would have partied, because when I was driving up, it was like a good 6 to 7 cars pulling up. And it was some great people, great vibe, I believe. At the same time, I made a vow, and my highest self, my spirit guides, Oh, give me 1 second. My higher self, my spirit guides, we made a vow to myself to not go back and not to repeat irresponsible patterns. So that was the root of it. I asked for it, I created it, and also I take full accountability. And I just want to tell y'all, whenever y'all get angry, yes, we don't have to act immaturely, but please look at anger. Anger is here to help us look at the root of the problem. And on that note, originate, create, authenticate, do not memorize or plagiarize, just naturalize the situation. Later.